Well, hello there and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to play the T-34 from 1941 and 1942, as they are on the same battle rating, and there's actually with the 1941 there's not such a big significant upgrade. So yeah, we're going to connect these two into one video. So let me talk you through the 1941 and 1942 model. You see, the 1941 model was a big upgrade in comparison to the 1940 model, as Russians did put finally a better gun in it. So we don't see anymore the L11 gun, we finally got kind of like dedicated F-34. And with the main gun comes a new gun mounted, of course, and new gun mounts in the turret. But the turret is basically the same as the 1940. The rest of the tank basically stayed the same, the hull and the turret. But in general, the 1941 model was an overall upgrade of the 1940 model and all of its, well, we can call it teething problems that came out during an actual combat. So yeah, there's that. Other than the smaller overall upgrade of everything and the big upgrade of the gun, 1940 model is basically the same as the 1941. Also, the quality control was upgraded, although it was still really shitty. For example, yeah, you can see this on a later. This is a 1945 build T-34-85, and this is its backplate here. So yeah, that was the quality control. Hey, as long as the welds hold it together, yeah, go and fight Germans, right? And don't even get me started on the engines and transmissions problems with the T-34. Like, there is this rolling joke that, like, hey Hans, the transmission broke, right? With the German tanks, but yeah, it's not even close to what Russian crew had to go through with their, well, transmissions and engines. So to put this properly into perspective, so you guys will kind of understand what I'm talking about here, imagine that in some cases, in some operations, more than half of the T-34 tanks that took part in it were actually lost due to mechanical problems and not to enemy fire, anti-tank fire. So yeah, more than half, guys. So like, actually, like, half of the time Germans didn't even have to shoot at them to take them out, because they were taking them out themselves with destroyed clutches, well, transmissions in general, with failing engines and stuff like that. Like, there is this famous case of German Panthers that didn't get to the front line even because around half of them broke, but like from the offloading platforms to the front lines, that wasn't so far. But yeah, that was the bread and butter for the Russian crews of T-34 tanks. And not only for the T-34 tanks, but yeah, as they were the most numerous tanks, they were like, what, around 1,400 produced during the 1942 year, for example, or early 1943. So yeah, imagine that, half of them, well, we can safely say that at least like 35% of them broke even before they got to the proper place. Like, there is this famous photo of a T-34 that basically sums up what I'm trying to say here. This tank is driving with its spare transmission on its back into battle. So that captures the whole spirit of the situation for the T-34 crews. Anyway, the 1941 model retained the single-piece big hatch on the turret that crews didn't really like. As you can imagine, it was big and heavy. And Commander didn't get any additional optics, so it was still a big problem, as the Commander was still overloaded with tasks. He had to aim and fire the main gun, give commands to the crew, look around for targets, track targets at the same time. And let me just say that the optics were really not good. For example, Germans were able to shoot at T-34s, but the T-34s crew, even if the German tank was right in front of them but really far away, they could not see them due to their shitty optics. So they actually had to go around into the fields and cut the distance so they could actually aim at them. Yeah, kinda bad, but overall the sheer numbers of T-34s and the slightly improved tactics over time did its job for repelling Germans. So yeah, there's that. Commander being the gunner at the same time and having all this task was an overall big and a fatal flaw for the T-34 crews, definitely. And one more thing, the rate of fire you see in War Thunder is kind of bullshit. Like, I mean, T-34s were able to fire fast from their guns, but only on like a test drive or something like that, on a test ground. But in an actual battle, when the T-34 commander had to track the target, aim the gun, press the trigger, then look around what happened with the target, the gunner was in the meantime reloading the gun. Not the gunner, sorry, the loader was reloading the gun. Then the commander was looking around for the target. Okay, that guy is out. Let's look for something else. Fire again. Like, the actual rate of fire of T-34s in an actual combat situation was something between 2 maybe to 3 rounds per minute. So that's really bad, man. I mean, yeah, imagine if that would be implemented into War Thunder. These tanks would be unplayable. And that's kinda it for the 1941 model. There is a premium one that's not called the 1941, but it's almost a direct copy-paste of the 1941 model. Although on the back plate for the engine we have 5mm more armor. So I don't know if that was done on purpose or the one Gaijin actually scanned had more armor on the back, because that could have happened due to the shitty quality control. So like, oh yeah, this blade is 5mm more like thicker, whatever. If it fits, weld it on plates and let the tank go. We have 10,000 other tanks to put together, so push this one out. Okay, someone fucked up with that blade, but whatever, right? Just push it out of the factory and let's work on another ones. So yeah, I don't know if Gaijin did that or is this actually like an upgrade by mistake. Anyway, that's it for the 1941 model. Let's now jump to the 1942. That's an actual upgrade over the previous ones. You see, there was a project to modernize the T-34 tank. Of course, the Russians knew that they are really shitty in some ways, and they took notice of what the crews were telling them, like, hey, the single piece hatch has to go away, this thing is really bad, we don't have extra optics, like Commander said, I don't have extra optics and shit. So they actually took notes of that, and they tried to modernize the T-34, and there was this side project, the T-34M, that finally flopped because introducing changes to the production lines that are working so fast is really hard, especially that you need these tanks to roll out of the factories and fight the Germans and repel them. So maybe later you will have time to improve it. So every single bigger change on the production lines was actually a big setback for the production time, because retooling the stations in the factories was a big problem. But not everything from that project went away. For example, the new turret that was tested on the T-34M was actually used on the 1942 model. It was a really good turret. Well, comparison to the really shitty previous turret, this was a really big upgrade, especially for the crews. Like, the commander finally got an additional optic so he can look around a little bit better, but he still didn't have like the 360 view, so don't get me wrong. The single piece hatch was finally thrown away, and now we see the 2 smaller round hatches. So when they are open and the crews are fleeing from the Germans looked at that and said, hey, Mickey Mouse, isn't it? And that was the nickname these tanks got from the Germans. It was also a little more spacious, well, maybe not spacious, but like more ergonomic for the crews, so that was nice. We still don't have a turret basket or anything like that, so the crew is still standing on the floor of the tank and they have to rotate themselves with the turret. The optics were still absolute dog shit, so that didn't change. And the gun stayed the same, but with the new turret we have a slightly different gun mantlet and the gun mount inside of the turret, of course. And yeah, still there's a really big fatal flaw. The crew is still 4 people, so the commander is still the gunner and he's still overloaded with tasks, and still his situation awareness is really bad in comparison, for example, to German tanks, when the commander was a separate guy in the crew than the gunner, and the commander could actually focus on commanding the tank. So yeah, not a good thing. You would not like to sit in a T-34 during the Second World War. Let me just put it like that. But the commander situation in the T-34 finally changed for better in 1943. We don't have that model in the game, but it's virtually the same as the 1942 with the new turret from the T-34M project on a 1941 chassis that was still slightly upgraded from the previous ones, but it still was crude as hell. But actually on these pictures here you can see that the T-34 from 1943 got a proper commander cupola. So finally the commander had a 360 view, although when he was looking around for targets, he was not able to fire the gun at the same time and give proper commands like, hey, rotate the turret and stuff, right? So yeah, he had to look around. For example, there's a tank to his left. Okay, there's a tank, let me crank the turret around, let me try to find this target with the gun optics. Oh, he's not there anymore. Let's see one more time. Okay, he moved to the right. Okay, rotate the turret to the right. Do you understand, guys? That was a really shitty design. And the biggest fatal flaw for the T-34s that cost a lot of T-34s crew their life. But overall, all of these upgrades that happened, well, maybe the gun was a really good upgrade, but other than that, these upgrades were not really seen as super important, because the more important part was to push the tanks out of the factory as fast as possible. So actually, the biggest thing that happened during that time from 1940 to 1942/43 was that the production time was sliced by 50% and the actual production cost was also sliced by 50%. So they were able to produce much more T-34 tanks, and that was much more important for the Russians at that point than actually putting this quality of life for the crew's upgrades on the tanks. To put that again into perspective, since the introduction of the F-34 gun to the 1942/43 year, the same gun was still used, but the first guns used had something around 860 parts, and the ones that were produced later, the simplified ones that still worked really well, had only like 620 parts. So you can see that there were more than 200 parts removed from the gun, and it still worked properly. It was, of course, it was more crude, but it was working. Well, most of the time. So the production time was cut and the materials were saved in general, and the people that were producing the 200 plus unnecessary parts were able to focus their work on something else. So that's how the production time is increased. The production time actually goes down, like their productivity is increased. So like, Russians really did it incredibly well in that regard. But other than that, the T-34s were dog shit, and that's it. And yeah, taking into considerations that the tanks were somewhat, you can say, decent, but as I keep all that in mind that I just said, they are really shitty tanks in comparison to other tanks. For example, the M4 Sherman, the T-34 is like a pile of dog shit. But the high losses of the T-34 tanks happened not because of the breakdowns and the crude production process of the overall tank. That also happened because of the commander being overloaded with tasks, so they lost a lot of tanks because of that. And also, the Russians didn't really have a good tactic to use them properly. Also, the optics were shit, so the Russians had to get closer to the Germans so they can finally actually see them in the optics and shoot at them properly. Like, long-range shots with the T-34s were impossible during the Second World War because of how bad the optics were. So there's like 100 smaller circumstances that come together like a cock, and that made the incredible high losses of the T-34 tanks and the Russian crews in them. Like, damn. Like, there was an option so that they actually could made it better, so the losses would be, well, lesser. But in the end, for the Russians, it was actually, they were at such a bad situation that they needed to pump out as many tanks as possible in as short time as possible, and put them into repelling Germans, then to actually improve the tanks for the crews to survive well more and be more effective with the tanks. So yeah, the sheer numbers were more important than the quality of these tanks. That changed a little bit during the end of the war, like towards the end of the war. But yeah, for now the Russians are getting their ass kicked. They had to move all the factories because of the Germans to the place called Tankograd. But yeah, we might talk about that in a different video. So there was no time, sadly, for the Russian crews for proper upgrades to be implemented into the T-34 tanks. Anyway, without further ado, I already talked long enough about these two models. In game, they play the same, just that the T-34 1942 model has a bigger turret that is easier to hit, and actually you can see the biggest turret ring over there, so it's actually easier to hit than the 1941 model. So I don't know, I might do better with the 1941 model actually because of the smaller hitboxes. But other than that, they work just the same, and that's why they're on the same battle rating. Although I think the only big difference there is that with the 1942 model, with the new turret, with the slightly better ergonomics inside, you actually have shorter reload time, so that like half a second. So that's the biggest difference between them in game. Other than that, as I said, they play actually the same. And just as previously, remember guys, if you play the T-34s, do not stop moving. Without further ado, let's jump into the first round and let me show you what the 1941 can do, and then we might jump into the 1942. And if we will die in both of them, I might show you the premium one, but the premium one plays the same as this too, so you will kind of get the picture. Alright, let's go and destroy some German tanks, shall we? Alright boys, welcome to Abandoned Factory. We're moving to the Alpha point, of course, because that's where the of the fun is always. Anyway, we will try to use the 1941, then if we'll die, we'll jump into the 1st Brigade and then to the 1942 tank. Maybe in the meantime to the IL-2, we'll see. Alright, a risky maneuver, but it might pay off. Let's jump in here. No one here yet. Oh, no. I seen that one guy over there. There's like a Puma behind me that missed me. This guy that got in there, I have no idea where he is exactly right now. I better mark it though for our guys. Okay, what do we have there? Oh, the transmission didn't die. Oh! Moved last second for me. You have to... The dude cannon has to go away, I'm sorry. I don't have time for this. Oh, the SMK is here, okay. We can try to support the SMK. Oh, that bounced. That sucks. Front plate, yeah. Get out of here, IRL. Woo! This place is fun. Ah, it's not fun anymore. Why me? You have a big ass SMK over there to shoot at. And it's chosen me to kill. And he's dead. I think, yeah, the SMK got him. So this is kind of an awkward position here to be stuck like that, but okay. Alright, yeah, okay. The reload is bad, like really bad. Other than that, it should be alright-ish. Theoretically, there is a slight chance I would be able to like lob this above to attack the Sherman. But I don't want to try that. I want to try that. Yeah, got him. Although my track is off and we have something incoming. I don't know what that is, but it looks like... That was way too high. There's something to my right. Okay, if this dude cannon will get me, please get me. Dude cannon, not bombs. Is he dead? Oh my god, I think he's dead. The LF5 finished him, okay. Oh, hello there, sir. Damn it, the dude cannon didn't get me. This T-34 is on fire. What's going on? Where did you get hit, bro? Bruh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's bad, man. He has a fast reload. Ah, now I am on fire. God damn it. I wanted to help this guy to put the fire away. Yeah, he's out, sadly. And I should be dead any moment now, right? No? He still missed. The hell? I really tried, bro. I'm sorry. I wanted to help you to put that fire away. And I was set on fire also. God damn it. Alright. We're operational. Let's replenish that crew member so I can reload. At least a little bit better than now. Because that reload almost killed me there. Yeah, Alex, I know. I'm sad too that this guy is not with us anymore. Let's check out what's going on in front of Alpha Point. I'm pretty sure we have some incoming tanks. Or maybe not. Actually, you know what? Oh, wait. Yeah. Hello there, G. Why would you not even look here? It's so strange, man. He's right here and he's panicking, boys. Kill assist. Okay, SMK got him. It's time to maybe move to the Bravo point. Let's check out what's happening on Bravo. Oh, we're losing Alpha. Oh, hello there. Oh, what an unlucky guy. He was just minding his own business.
Most of the strategic zones. We're losing.
Machine gunner. Woo! That was a good hit, isn't it? I think he's trying to go around here. Should I push him? I think I might try. Alright, got that guy. He just decaptured. No, there's someone on Alpha still. Okay. Gun up. Ouch. That was a good try, bro. That was a good try. Oh, Jesus. Got that MX. KV1. Got him. Woo, let's go and capture that Alpha point again. Oh, we have a KV1 in here. That's good. I have 12 shots. There's M10 incoming. He killed the SMK. And that's the French M10 that the guy from the Sherman is coming back here. So let's take a quick look. Hello there, M10. Alright. What else? Alpha is being taken by your bro here. One of the KV1s. Oh, Jesus.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I did the 10 kills in T-34 again, guys. I'm sorry. Let's get out of here. Let's maybe find a target or something that can kill me, maybe. Oh. This is... I'm too slow with the gun. Yeah, okay. Let him fly around, I don't care. They're taking Bravo, that's good thing for us, because we can move. I don't know where the guys, but I'll just keep on moving. That's what you do with the T-34. Come on, come on, come on, let's move. Oh, they got him. There's a Panzer IV-J. I hear a tank to my left. Maybe something will kill me now. I really want to fly the IL-2. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's something to my right. Definitely I hear big trucks. Or maybe that was behind me. Maybe that's a... Yeah, I'm followed by a KV-1. Okay, that's why.
Attack the air point! Attack the sea point!
Attack the sea point? Well, I mean, there's nothing else to do. I'm really overextending here. That guy's dead. Okay. Like, I want to die because I want to use a different vehicle, but at the same time, I'm not going down without a fight. Like, someone that will take me down needs to do it properly. Oh, and Alex destroyed a Panzer IV-J. Somewhere over there. I hear so many plane engines. God damn it.
Attention to the map!
It's time for us to attack their spawns. Damn, boys, we did good. And I didn't even use the 1942 one. Well, I guess we're going to use that one in the next round. Yeah, T-34 1941. Alright, boys, welcome to Wallonia. We will try to use the 1942 model this time, then we will die maybe the 1st Brigade, but as I told you already in the intro, was the difference between this and this. But before we jump into this, I want to try the IL-2 if I will have enough points to jump into the IL-2. I really like to fly this plane. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump to the Bravo point and let's see what's going to happen over there. Alright, boys, arriving at destination, we'll try to move up here and here. We'll see. We'll try to punch a hole in their flank on the Alpha point. Especially that on this terrain it's really hard to use this kind of a gun without depression, you know? So, yeah, there's that. We're losing Bravo point, dropping artillery over there. Someone to my right, I can hear that already. Not in front of me yet though. Intriguing, that's a Sherman. And I think he actually sees me, yes! Okay, bro. Bad day for you, I know. I got his cannon bridge down, I'm not sure. Oh, Jesus, that didn't went through? Okay. Now then 24 though needs to go. That's an Italian one. Okay, that Sherman is kind of stuck here. That Panzer IV though, that Panzer IV. It's trying to ram me, okay. Okay, thank you. Time for you to go, man. That's an Italian Sherman, isn't it? Goodbye, alright. Oh, jeez, there's a guy over here, I think. Yeah. There it is. Oh my god, that's a head, sir. Oh, on fire! One! Can't he see me? See my turret? Oh, he missed. He missed. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, this thing is like T-34's guys. Yeah, what else do you need to know? Let's move into Alpha, into Alpha. On Bravo, I think it's clear enough. Our team should manage. Let's move to the Alpha point here. Oh, hello there. think you missed me. And I didn't miss you.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I hear something huge in front of me to my right. Or is that my T-34 being so loud? I honestly cannot tell. That guy's dead, right? Yeah. Yeah, he is. We have a 105 Shermie over here. Do we have something over here? Or is the Alpha like... It's not clear, that's for sure. Oh, Panzer 4G just got yeeted. With the 105, so that's good, and we're taking the point. There's so many planes, I cannot figure out if there's something over here or not. Oh jeez, that's a dicker. Horizontal turret drive. Oh my god, I'm sorry, bro. Oh, that... Oh, man. I'm sorry. Oh, that was a Sturer Emil. Damn, that thing is huge. I was like, hey, that's a strange looking Dicker Max. But he was so far away in the bushes there that I just didn't know what that is. Anyway, let's keep on trucking. And I don't think they have a lot of like a fighting spirit left though. Oh, 7 kills, goddamn. I fucking did it again. Yeah, let's do something stupid, like let's drive sideways to their spawn or something like that. I really cannot get... Like, the tanks are so good, I cannot get my ass into an IL-2. That's a tank, but he's dead. Oh, they have the 90mm gun that has 8 shots over there. He killed one of our tanks, I think. I'm not sure what that was exactly. Defend the C point, I mean... They're not taking it. Come on. Hit me! I want something to hit me! Like, bruh, this ain't a joke. Like, their team is no more. Do it. Yes! He did it! Woo! We did hit the 100mm part of his armor with the extra tracks. But okay. The plane right in front of... Is he going for a head-on? What's that? I cannot... Yeah, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Let's open the bomb bay. What is this? Is this like a... No. I have no idea what that is. It looks like a P8 from here, but it's not a P8, obviously. That's something really strange, man. Huge wings, man. Huge wings. Something French, maybe? I don't know. Alright. What's down there? Oh, yeah. I see a tank in the open field. Is that the Panzer? Oh, that would suck. I don't want to like revenge kill him. But yeah, no, that's an N24. Let's go. Oh wait, did they actually like add that they don't fire in pairs now? Their rockets on realistic battles? Is it becoming more arcade every day? Or is it just me? That's a crit, although not a great one. I thought the overpressure is going to kill the whole crew. But not this time. The N24 is still like over there. He still didn't finish his repairs. Poor guy, man. Poor guy. Oh, kill assist. Okay. Pull up. Let's Let's rotate the thing and let's go for the N24. Oh, that's the Panzer IV that killed me previously. There's two of them over there. Okay, that's nice. That's like a good bombing target. But, well, maybe not anymore. Ah, let's drop two. Because that guy is on fire. Oh, did I miss the Panzer III with the bombs? Really? Holy moly. Okay. My mistake. And kill assist. Good. And the Panzer IV G. So we got like 2 assists at the same time. Jesus Christ. Okay, that has to kill him. Right? Yes, there we go. T-40 destroyed. Oh, and a 109 joined right now, but it was still late. Okay, guys. Yeah, I don't feel like playing a third round with the premium one. You already know what it can do. It just have like a little tiny bit more armor on the backplate and of the hull, and that's it, right? So yeah, that's like the only difference. And yeah, and you get extra earnings when you use this one, and that's kinda it. This is the same as this. Wait, you don't actually get the extra tracks on the side of the turret, so hey, it's actually weaker than this one. Because the tracks give you a little bit more armor. Anyway, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. And yeah, this was one of the easiest videos I did on the T-34s, I think. Because I had 3 of them, so I didn't have the fear of like, oh no, if I will fuck up, I will have to discard this round and play the next one. As you can see here, like this is from the latest patch. I played like Sweden 17 kills. I don't remember. I think I was playing a Puma or something. Never mind. This one was just like, these two were like a warm-up for me because I had to reinstall the game, as you can see. So after the reinstallation, these 3 rounds, I used them to figure out my graphic settings, and these 2 I recorded, Abandoned Factory and Valonia. So like, this is consistent shit with the T-34s. You get easily above 6 to 7 kills. So yeah, without further ado, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you like the T-34 series, and I just have to wait for the next month to start so I can ask for a very specific rank for so we can start the next series about well, something German. Anyway, without further ado, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers. You know the rules, and so do I. So actually, the biggest thing that happened during that time from 1940 to 1942/43 was the fact that the production cost was cut in half. And the actual production time was also cut in half. Half or half? How do I say that? Half. That sounds like a dog doing half. What the fuck?